This is OnTilt Trading. Let's review my trade on Ripple yesterday. So Ripple, I noticed setting up yesterday near the setting up with a market structure shift on the 15 minute. Also, it was in an area of interest on the Camarilla pivot. On the Camarilla pivots, we'll go in here on the 15, where most of the price action that I traded took place. So if we come up to let's start on the 4 hour here with some structure. Actually, let's just do a top down. So I'll go over my trade ideas here. So there are two different trades split over three positions. One trade is finished and the other trade is still ongoing. So what we have here structurally here on the weekly, this is the previous strong low, previous week high. We can see trading in this range here. And then price action has been selling off from this last week high. And here we have a market structure shift here on the weekly, and then continuation with the price going below the close of this candle here. So that got my attention here on the weekly as a good potential short trade idea. Here on the 4 hour, structurally, we can see we're in between this range here, but selling off here from the previous structural level that's here. And then on the 15 minute, here is this market structure shift here. So we can see this is the previous week high up here. And this here being the previous strong low that created this high. And we can see here that there is a market structure shift here. This is Camarilla pivot R4. This is Camarilla pivot R3. So with the market structure shift happening to the short side, having an idea for an R3 to an S3 traverse short trade for this trade idea. And then if we observe the price action here, we can see that price was bought up. This wick comes in but does not close above this candle. So this remains the previous week low. We can see more sell-off consolidation in this area, test of the previous strong low before the market structure shift. And then here, this is where I was at my station. This was this was early Saturday morning, maybe around about 3 hours before what would be the U.S. the Open in New York. But I set a limit order basically for the looking at this order block here, or at least using this as an order block, and just set my entry at the open of this candle here, and then was able to get an entry off of a limit order, and then I set my stop. You can see here, or I don't know if it'll let me back out enough, but we'll come down here. You can see my stop is just above. My stop is just above this candle here with the spread. I believe there's like about maybe a 16 or so cent or something spread, but a few cents above the difference of the spread up here is where I put my stop. And then we get a sell-off. We get a break of structure here, and then pull back. The pullback respects this previous week high. So since price action was respecting the market structure, I went on and took a second position. I switched this position to a trade that I had been observing on the 4-hour, and then used this position here for the 15-minute. And then we can see quite a bit of consolidation here, and then an eventual sell-off once this structural level here, this last previous week low, is breached again. We get the remainder of the sell-off, and down here to the S3 level. So that was this particular trade. And then for the longer trade idea here, we'll come over to the weekly. And then this trade idea here would be for a test of liquidity down here. There's some sell side liquidity down here. Anybody who took a long position in this area, I believe that larger institutions or market makers may come and try to capture some of this liquidity down here. But this is my trade from yesterday on Ripple. I've got a few positions open right now this morning with the sell-off that happened from last night. So longer term position in Doge and Ripple. Doge and Ripple, these two positions here are based off of a trade I saw on the 4-hour chart about 2 weeks ago. And then these positions right here, these are from this morning, the sell-off from last night and into this morning. If we can get some continuation sell-off here at the S4 level. But we'll see how these go. This morning they've been a bit hard to handle. I've had to get in and out a few times, more than I would like, but risk to reward and risk management has been well enough. So hopefully we'll get some continuation in these trades. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at with Ripple, and maybe we'll get some continuation for this longer trade idea here that's based off the 4-hour chart. But this is OnTilt Trading, and we'll see you next time.